How we doing, everybody? It's time for some live game dev, not line game dev. Let's post an announcement out in my server real quick. Good to go. Right now, the plan is to do some programming of a new system that allow me to spawn enemies mid-round, I guess you could say. Here we go. Announcements. Alright, let's do this. So, today, we're going to be programming a system for putting in mid-round enemies. I've already done a cool amount of stuff for the visuals. So, I can just show you real quick. Yeah, there we go. I'm not sure about the screen shake, maybe it's a bit too high, but we got some particle effects, got a little bit of slash there, and then also improved that particle right there. So that's good. Now, it's time to program. Let's do some programming here. And the main thing that we need to do here is we need to make it. Well, let me restart. I am rambling. My plan right now is to make it so that enemies can spawn mid-round. Because there was an issue where you would go into a room and you wouldn't really have to push into it, and it's kind of an issue. So the idea here is that, what is this? Why is there an empty function here? Not sure why that's there. We're gonna not worry about that right now. Okay, so let's get enemies spawning mid-room. So right now they all spawn at once. We can see them. It calls the spawn enemies function. But what I'm thinking is we'll track, like, if there's 90% of the enemies left. Hello Arachnid is going really good, and I worked on some visuals today, so the game's looking a little bit better. And then, well, we're gonna do some mid-round enemies because one of the main issues that I've had is like combat. I want to make the combat more fun. Combat's kind of been the main issue, so I'm trying to think of ways to make it more fun, and the way I'm gonna do that is through mid-round enemies. Enemies that spawn mid-round. If you're played into the dungeon, it's like that. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna need to do is, so we are tracking how many enemies are alive. Spawned enemies, right. So we just need to check. We need to have a round size. But should the round size be of enemies or of points? I'm thinking it should be of points. But the issue is, how are we going to track that? I guess an enemy will keep track of how many points it's worth. So that would make sense. Okay. Let's do that. So is there a spawn function? No. Okay, we'll just give it a public float points. When that we spawn them in, we have to add it here. We'll do it here. Message. Add float. We need to pull back points. Select it. So, okay. So once we if we transfer it over, that will be good. networking, I'm really happy with how I've improved upon the networking here. I think the networking system that I'm using, it's very nice. I can just like pass in stuff like this, and it just basically it just works. Okay, so points. Now the enemies are going to store their points. And if the enemies store their points, when they die, which we can find somewhere in here, enemy died, we can subtract points, and then if it's less than 0, if the tracker is less than 0, we'll spawn a new wave. So, why is this public? Make that private. Okay. Private float points. Until next round. And we'll probably also want to make a list of lists of enemy or vaccines, I guess. How about indexes for rounds? Okay, so and then instead of spawn enemies here, spawn enemies instead of spawning all of the enemies, it'll build up a repertoire, a point, a list, a tracker, I don't know. Some sort of schedule, a schedule, that's what we can do. A schedule of what rounds to spawn in. So, we should probably calculate how many points. Basically, enemies have points. Certain enemies that are like big will have more points, they're worth more points, and smaller enemies are worth less points. So, I'm trying to think if we should only have like, how should we calculate how many points should be in a room, I guess, a world? Let's pull out Desmos here. Desmos is a handy dandy calculator. So say we have points. We can like square root this. That's how many points should be per round. Multiply this by like 3. So that okay, but the issue then here, can't square rooting this too much. Like 0.8. No, that's too 0.6. Okay, so at 6 difficulty, the 5th round. Oh, this is weird though, because then you have like a round with like a single enemy. That doesn't make sense. That makes sense. Maybe we should do this. So if there are this many points, we have this many rounds, and then so if there is 10 enemies, there will be 1 round. There's 20 enemies, there's still 1 round. So that's maybe not too good. Let's do like 7 enemies. Okay, so if there's 7 enemies, that's a round. Then if there is 16 enemies, then there'll be 2 rounds of 8. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Let's just yoink that formula. We'll do int rounds equals x points divided by 7. We're doing some crazy math here. It's divided. Okay, no, wrong function. Oh, wait, nope. What am I doing? Math f dot how. There we go. And then 0.8 was 0.8. Okay, so this, and we should probably map f dot. Okay, floor to int. That's right. Sorry. Programming is interesting. Anyway, rounds. So we calculate the rounds. Then we can calculate how many points should be around. Points per round. And that could just be points divided by rounds. Right? And we'll make sure that this. Okay, I guess we don't need it. Okay. While points is greater than 0, we'll do this. We'll have a points for this round. And we'll just basically, we'll separate the points. Points for this round. will equal points per round. And then we can do while points for this round is greater than 0. We can do that. Points for this round also subtracts here. And then do this. Let's see. We'll have a list of ints. This will be our current round. What we'll do is after that we'll just do rounds. We have a rounds variable up here, right? We named it rounds. Round. Not round. Rounds. Dot push. Dot add. Round. So that we don't want to. We want to not have this. Private void spawn enemy. Int X. Okay. Yoink that. Yoink this. Index. Oh shoot. Do we need to do we spawn them activated? What do we do? We'll just do this. Activated is false. So basically when there's altars, when the altars spawn enemies in, we want them to be pre-activated because the players are already in the room ready to fight. So that's why we have this activated thing here. Okay. Round. So we need to add the enemy to the round. And well, ideally, I probably shouldn't be doing this with integers. I should make like a struct. It's a bit more descriptive. But it doesn't matter. I know what it is. I'm not working with anyone else on the project. Round add points, blah blah blah. It's 0 points for this round. Okay, now we have it designing the rounds. It's designing the rounds right now. But we need it to actually place the rounds and track when 90% of it's done. And we should probably do this actually. We should have a private float points per round. And instead of setting that here, do that. And that way we can save it. Okay. And then when we spawn enemies, we need to activate the first round. So we'll do list first round equals rounds dot rounds, if I can spell correctly, rounds dot remove at 0. No, we need to move it down. Not like rounds 0. Here we go. Okay, cool. But we actually need to spawn the enemies first. So for each. Actually, we should, instead of spawn enemies from round, we should do spawn enemies, and it takes in a round. It's round. And then we can do this for each int index in round. Do that. And let's name this enemy height index, so it's a bit more descriptive. And we'll do spawn enemies from round. First round, and boom. Oh, we should probably pass in and activate here. Now, we need to track when enemies die, which we can do. Ooh, we actually, hold on. Both points killed. Points. Points. Points kill. Points. Enemies kill. How? Which end? So basically, I need to track how. So basically, when we're killing enemies, we're going to track how many points have been killed, and if that's greater than the points per round, we spawn a new round. And so I guess points collected. It's fine. That's fine. Okay, sure. Now I just gotta find where the enemy. If enemy dies, we can do if points per round. Oh, first we do rounds dot count equals 0, so we don't accidentally break stuff. Okay, so then if not if, we'll do points collected, if I can spell, plus equals enemy dot enemy dot points. Points per round. I just thought of something. Here we go. If enemy dot points equals 0, enemy dot points. Okay, come on, almost there. We got this. Much programming. Sometimes I'm adverse to programming systems like this just because it takes time, but like, I have to. We just gotta enjoy it, you know? Points per round. What was I doing? Points collected. If points collected is greater than points per round, then we can spawn a new round. So we'll do points. So we gotta first remove that. First remove the points we collected. And then we'll do spawn enemies from a round. We'll do list int that we get the round. Round equals round 0. Then rounds, we'll remove the round. We'll use it twice. We can pass it that, and we want the enemies to start activated because they respond in the round. Ooh, wait a second. We need the track. We need to actually tell it if it can spawn around the player. We'll spawn around players. It's false. Yes, okay. So then we'll pass in true to both of these. Rounds dot count greater than 0. So because we don't want to do any rounds if there's no more. And then I probably caused an error somewhere by changing that parameter. So no, really? What? What about the trinket round? Trinket round can spawn enemies. Oh no, but it's fine. What? Oh no. Okay, we're good. I was being confused for no reason. Okay. This might work, though I doubt it will. Things don't work first try. I must be forgetting something, right? Oh yes, we need them to actually make it spawn around the player. Enemies. Actually, we'll let that, we'll have that do its thing in just a second. And let's Let's do some debugs first. Oh, we should probably set points collected to 0 as well. Points collected equals 0. And do this. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, so the game is frozen, which means I probably have an infinite loop. Yikes. Okay. What did I do this time? Points for this round. That doesn't make sense. It should work, right? Ah. It doesn't. If points for this round. It's not even getting debug output. Okay. Okay, interesting. Why infinite, while loops are actually the bane of my existence. There's like a 70% chance that a infinite loop happens if there's a while loop. Gosh, okay. We're just gonna comment out all of this and see if there's any, like, weird nonsense going on. What? Is that an infinity? Why is there an infinity? What? What? Oh! Because if the rounds is 0! Okay. Okay. That would make sense. That would make sense. That's why you debug. Except the debugs weren't showing, so I wouldn't have known that. Okay. Hopefully this works. Okay, no, it's a good... Oh! Yes, it worked. Yes, okay. So, there should be one round here. Yes? Okay, good, good. Actually, we should probably put this to the side so we can see the debugs. Okay. Nice, nice. We got 2 enemies with 1 round here. Okay, okay. Actually, I realized that the combat... I realized that it might take a little bit to get to where we need more than 1 round. So, I'm gonna change this formula real quick. This formula... Change that. It's just... For debug purposes, we'll make this 3. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You get to see the new particles too. I was just working on these earlier today. I think they're looking pretty snazzy. Okay. Okay, so we're coming up on a room that should have 2 rounds in just a second. And that will show us that our thing actually works. I should just give myself infinite damage just to make this faster. Although, they luckily gave me the hammer, which is nice. Okay, come on. Okay. Double damage. Okay. Oh, it's broken. It's broken. It is definitely broken. Okay. Oh, okay. So altars don't work. I don't know why. Hello. Hi, Piebald. Why can't I remember the sound effect for that? Like, I know, I mean, ah! Okay, wait, hold on. I'm getting sidetracked. Stop sidetracking me. So, they're not aggroing the player right now, which is a very big issue. What? Spawn enemy. They should spawn activated. I mean, like... Oh, that makes sense. We didn't put false there. You know? So it wouldn't realize that it's supposed to be active. And anyway, I'm gonna change this formula once more to be 1.5 because I don't want to have to wait to an entire altar. Actually, I'm gonna give myself infinite damage as well. Actually, no, because I just started the game. It's a waste of time. Okay. Here we go. Boom, boom. Oh, sound effects are honestly really hard. Like, you telling me about the roar thing, like... Sound effects are probably the bane of my existence, second to music. So, anything audio is actually really difficult. Because I've done it much less than the art. Okay! Wait, no, not yet. Not okay. We're almost to the set. We're almost to the one with two. Almost to the one with two. What's that? Why am I forgetting? 2 rounds. 2 rounds. That's it. 2 rounds. Okay. Oh, I hope I better not die. Wait, hold on. I gotta use my... I don't even know how many hours I have on the game, honestly. Let's get a healing item. Okay, so they aggroed. Good. So we fixed that. That's good. But I'm not healing at all. Oh, did you see that? That was a second round. Let's go. Wait, okay, something's happening. The round ended before. Okay, great start, but, not... Oh, there's a third round! Okay, that's cool. Oh, there's a fourth... What? Why is there so many rounds? I didn't... Okay, interesting. And I got a billion errors. Okay, so first things first. That was great. That was actually great. I gotta fix... Okay, so I know what's happening. So basically the round ended before but when I defeated the first round. And that's because it tracks how many enemies are alive. And, it got to 0. Which it shouldn't have. I don't know why it did, actually. Because the rounds that count should equal 0 and here we go. I was being dumb. I used the wrong math. The wrong math is catastrophically terrible. Anyways, what was the other thing? We got it to work. That's good. And honestly, it works so well with the shrines. The fact because one of the issues with shrines was that it was super crowded. And that was a big issue. But wow, that's how this actually is so cool. Okay, yeah, one thing. When I did kill all the enemies, I don't want it to just do that. I want it to spawn more enemies if like 80% of the enemies are defeated, rather than all of them. So let's see what that's like. I really think this is going to be really good. Oh, and I need to change the spawning mechanics too. That's right. Okay, so I still need to do the spawning mechanics, and then the round system's basically done. We should probably implement like an enemy spawn particle, because just having them appear out of nowhere is kind of strange. So that would be some artisticness from break from programming. Okay. Do a little bit of combat here. One of the things about the game is that generally the rooms are pretty fast, especially early on. Like you can see right here, I'm moving pretty quickly from room to room, and I think that's fine. So you can get like different combinations of enemies. But I'm not sure if like Because right now the combinations are completely randomly generated. But I'm thinking that maybe it'd be a good idea to like change the system to like have some idea of combinations of enemies. Let's just take this speed. So that way we can get more interesting combinations instead of like just a homogeneous mixture of 3. Okay, there's a double. There's a double. I'm gonna die. Please don't die. Come on. Yes. Sweet. There's a bug. I don't know why it's dying. Okay. Okay. What is what? Okay, soft lock. So some bug is happening that's preventing it from letting me go through. And then it's right here. I'm gonna do a little bit of debugging. Debugging weird issues like this is sometimes difficult. Luckily, I have my trusty peanut butter pretzels here. My trusty peanut butter pretzels will guide me through this debugging. Okay, so what it's saying is it's trying to destroy the destructible, but its parent doesn't exist. That's weird. I'm not sure why. It's probably due to the rounds, so let me test the rounds real quick here. Okay, so there's one round here. And it works. Sweet. Now there's 2 rounds here. I think it was supposed to be 2 rounds there. Or it's supposed to be 2 rounds here, I think. No? Oh, wait, yeah. Wait, hold on. That's an issue. That's an issue. What? What? That shouldn't be happening. Enemy died. Okay. Okay. Rounds that count as greater than 0, then we'll spawn more enemies. That makes sense. That makes sense. But if I'll just put an equal sign here, cuz. And then, but if there's no more rounds. No. If there is more rounds, and enemies alive do not. Oh, wait. It's probably because it's the final round. It's thinking that there's no enemies alive because it hasn't actually spawned them in yet. You see, debugging is easy when you get an easy bug. We love debugging. Okay. That's one enemy down. Get another enemy down. Now this, not this room, but the room after this should have 2 waves. Or this room should have 2 waves. That works too. Okay, great. Yes. That works. I think the round system works. Am I correct on that? Is that right? I think it's working. Wait, that's great. That's awesome. Okay. Yes. Yes, go. Put a little bit of hype. Okay. Yes. Okay. I think 3, maybe 4 is a good value. I think 7 is maybe too much because the rounds don't actually start coming until like way much later. So let's do a little bit of play testing here. Actually, I just noticed something. I've had a hammer every single time. And that's because I forgot to give the player all 3 of their starting weapons. So we gotta get that bow in there, and hopefully it spawns us with different one other than the hammer this time. Let's do a little play testing. All right, we got the sword. Okay. Okay, so there's 2 enemies, but there's only 1 round here. That works. Probably 2 enemies here as well. Based on the math, just do a quick mental. We need 3 points worth of enemies. I believe that's 9 rooms. And maybe, so after like 10, or I think 11 rooms maybe? That's when we should get multiple rounds. So yeah, let's just quickly speedrun there. And then also, we're gonna need some spawn launch. So I'm gonna give you a little bit. Oh, hi Kobe. I didn't see your chat message. Hi, how you doing? I'm gonna give you a little bit of exclusive lore. Okay, you're gonna get the exclusive lore. So I'm thinking, right, that there's gonna be a big bad evil guy, BBEG, and it's probably gonna be like Gaia, some like mythical god type being. And the reason I think it's Gaia is because Gaia has controlled the Earth, and so I guess it would make kind of sense that she, her, they, I don't know, would be able to place enemies, I guess, spawn them, form them from the ground, or have the power to summon them in. And so her power, I guess, would spawn them in. So I guess some sort of dirt effect would be okay, but maybe not a dirt effect. Maybe it's some magic, like purple. Oh, there we go! There we got a round. Except, was it a round of a single guy? I think it was a round of a single guy. That's okay. We take the rounds of the single guys. Okay, let's see. Maybe that wasn't even a round at all. Maybe it was just like a guy who was just like in the back. Yeah, I think that was probably it. Probably just a guy in the back. You're getting good at the exclusive stuff. You're always there on time? Oh my gosh, look how much damage we're doing! The boss needs a buff! Wow! And here's the bow! Here's the bow. I nerfed the bow significantly. I very significantly nerfed the bow because you were able to shoot enemies off the screen. And that's not ideal. Okay, so we're getting to a new biome. The round system should work fine here, although... Okay, so... Here's my issue. I don't think we actually encountered any rounds. And part of that is because the difficulty of the rooms didn't increase fast enough. So we're gonna make the game harder. Sorry to everyone who has not played the game yet. You will not experience it at its easier difficulty, and I'm now going to increase the difficulty. I don't even remember where. Here we go. It's the square root of the player count divided by 3. We're gonna do divided by 2. It's gonna get harder faster. Anthrax, welcome Anthrax. Been a long time. No, we have 4 concurrent viewers right now, which is pretty good. So thank you to everyone who's watching right now. We're doing good. Okay. You know what? Honestly, like, let's check this off. Okay, we're good. Yay! Ta-da! Okay, let's do the sound. Let's do the particle effects now. This is the exciting part. This is where we make it look nice. Now, how are we gonna do this? Are we gonna have it on the enemies, or like, is it something that probably on the enemies? Because I guess certain enemies might be different sizes, so we want them to be different particles, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. But then we could just copy and paste it. We can make it like a preset, and we can just move it right. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay. So we're gonna duplicate this death dust. We're just gonna spawn dust, stardust. Okay. How is this going to look? Yes, the character is bald because there's cosmetics. There's a hat and a hair. Those are the two cosmetics I've implemented right now. Well, I suppose I should make a bald cosmetic for anyone who wants to make their guys bald, right? Do that. Let's color this purple. Not purple. Should we do brown? Like, as in they're coming out of the ground, but then it won't match the ground color. That's what I'm thinking. I think just having it like a magic-y purple. I don't know, that might be weird. That looks like a horrible color. Like, let's be honest here. Maybe it should just be red, because enemies are red. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. I have a specific color of red, though. Right here. That I'm using, because I really like it. But boy. Okay. Nice. Now, the shape isn't correct, though, so... I was thinking that it kind of, like, could just go upwards. So... let's decrease the spread to... I don't know. Something... that is fine. That is fine. That's going the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, is there a spawn shape? Here we go. Yeah, nice. Okay, and then we need to make it not explosive, I just realized. And by explosive, I mean a burst. Turn that explosive down. Amount. That's perhaps too many. That is perhaps too many. Okay. That is definitely too many. Let's put a curve in here. Like this. Yeah, there we go. That looks semi-decent, right? I'd hope. Okay, that's kind of weird. Maybe it should be a burst. Now that I think about it. No. Maybe it shouldn't. It should probably be that this. Also, actually, let's look at some reference. Let's go researching. Hold on, Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon. I have Enter the Gungeon. I got it for free, and it's really good. Because my game, I really like Enter the Gungeon, and I can use it for reference, for effects, because they do a pretty good job. Although I'm pretty terrible at the game. Okay. Let's see what their effects are. See, like, look at that. That's some good effects. Oh, I missed it. It was outside of my camera range. Okay. That's unfortunate. Okay, we'll just have to kill these guys. Okay. Now, what we're looking for here is watching enemies spawn in. Because that's what I'm looking for. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's okay. So they have like a little effect. Maybe maybe I should... This makes me think. So they have a thing. I mean, we could do this, but it feels weird. Like, I don't know, that doesn't look right. That looks strange. Maybe it's because the colors are just weird? Maybe? Okay, that's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Yeah, that's not... that's not so terrible. Let's make this a ring though. Let's make this 16 and 8. Maybe that's... Okay. Yeah, we'll just have this, like, play, I guess. Yeah, we don't need that. We can always improve on this later. Spawn dust. Okay. Spawn dust. And I'm a bit concerned, actually. I just thought about something. Because remember that bug earlier where it ended because it thought the enemies were dead, but it wasn't? That concerns me. And it would make this easier if we could figure this out. So basically, if there's no live enemies, then yeah. And the enemies add to a live enemy. So when they spawn in, I believe. Yeah, right here. Add enemy. Yep. But perhaps, hear me out, we remove it. Ba-boom! And then, we add it back into all the other places. So... we'll do add, yeah. And then there's a spawn, summon. There's a summon attack, and we'll just need to do summon RPC. We do room.current.add enemy. Alright. Things are looking good. Now that that is fixed, okay, so we should change this. Should it be on the enemy or should it be on... Should it be on the enemy or on the room? I'm thinking we'll do this. We'll do this. Copy the resource path. Copy path. We'll do. Resource loader. This is probably not the best idea, but I can just fix it later. Axiom, because there's like a slight performance overhead for doing this. Spawn dust scene. Spawn node 2D. Spawn dust equals spawn dust scene. Instantiate. Instantiate sounds like a cool magic spell. Then why do we have this? What is this even used for? Oh, that's what that's used for. Okay. Where was I? Here we go. Here we go. Add child. Oh, but here's the issue, because we don't know if we should spawn it immediately. So we'll do this. We'll do this. Message that add bool spawn around players, and then bool spawn instantly equals not message dot get bool. Okay. Trying to think now, because okay, here's the issue. If we create the enemies, don't add them, will they get cleaned up? Will they get, because if they're instantiated but never added? It's like, what if the players die before the enemy spawns? This one is a tough one. I actually don't know. Oh, we could just create a list of enemies that are in spawning and then queue free them. Yeah, that works. That works. Add child spawn dust equals position. Okay. Should also track list node 2Ds enemies. We can call this spawning enemies. This is gonna look so cool. I can already tell. It's gonna be so cool. Okay, if spawn instantly, else okay, so if we spawn instantly, but otherwise we need to do this. We need to do delay dot execute. We'll give them a 1 second to react to the enemy spawning. And then what we can do here is we can do this. And we'll do spawning enemies spawning enemies equals true. No. What am I doing? Dot add enemy. And then we'll do spawning enemies dot remove enemy. If, well, we should probably do this. If is instance valid. This not return just for that, and then in this cleanup function, go. Oh shoot. We'll do this. Okay, simple programming. Queue free. And we'll do for each node could be node and spawning enemies. Okay, queue free. Okay, let's see if this works. I would be so surprised if this works first try. Oh, but it's not. That's right. We should probably have this not loop. Let's have this not loop. What's the time? How can I make this not loop? One shot. And 64. Maybe 128. Oh, 60. It's not that important. All right. Let's see this. Come on, baby. Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. I should probably adjust the. Oh no, that should probably adjust the algorithm so it'll spawn in waves right away, so we can test it right away. All right. Here we go. Is the stream successful? No. The enemy's gone completely. Where? What? It's not even here. It's worse. It broke everything. What? The enemy does not even exist. What is happening? That's definitely an issue. What? Why is it continuing? It shouldn't continue. What the? It's not completing though, but it's spawning in the other room. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, the room doesn't get completed. They spawn activated? Is there any? Okay, that's the spawn room. Yeah, there's an enemy in here. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be this guy. But like, he spawned in the wrong spot. Oh, could it be that? Is it really that? There's no way.
There's no way. That wouldn't make sense. No, it's not that. I'm confused. I am thoroughly bamboozled. What? Hello? What? What? We'll lock the spawn point. We'll see what happens. Okay. Player is at 0, -375. So we want to go to 299. It's right here. There should be an enemy right here. It literally spawned it at 33. 299. So right here. But it's in there? Those are the enemies. Why are they in the wrong room? I mean, what? It literally says they spawned in the right spot. Oh, wait. No, my God, my son. I'm so confused. But I do have an idea. Oh, that's maybe why. Because we're adding the child after we set the position. That's it. I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, it was that. It was. Okay. Let's see this. Okay, let's hopefully get around here. What? Oh, okay. I think it froze or something. What was that? There was definitely not a particle effect. I'll tell you that. Okay, yeah, there was definitely not particle effects. Well, that's no fun. Do we even set? Oh my guys, because we set the position. No, it's not. What am I even on about? How? What? Oh, we didn't actually tell it to play. We didn't actually tell it to play. That's why. That's why. Hold on. Hold on. Ready? It's gonna connect to set emitting. Add. True. Connect. Godot being Godot as always. I don't. Let me start this. Hold on. Okay. Come on. Come on. This has to work. This has to work. I believe in you, game. You're making me sick. I believe in you. Come on. Come on. Oh. What was that? That was kind of good. No, it wasn't good at all. I mean, it was It was there. Oh, did you see that? It's almost working. But what the heck is going on? What the heck's going on there? Spawn dust. What's happening? If I set to emitting is true, why don't you spawn that many particles? What's good, buddy? Oh, because it's animated particle spray. Yeah, we don't want that. Okay, never mind. Fine, guys. Actually, we do want that, but we're going to do this. Export, because right now it's destroying itself. That's the issue. Destroy after frame after last equals true. Texture equals null if destroy after last frame. Cool. This should work now. Actually, no, because I forgot to check the box. Forgot to check the box. The box. It's right here. Uncheck that box. Alright. Now it's gonna work. Actually, no, it's not, because we need to make it free after delay. Quick load. Free delay. 1.0 to 2 second timer. Okay. I believe. I have hope that this is what I'm looking for. We got a little bit of combat. Boom, yeah. A little bit of combat. Nice. Okay, let's see some rounds here. Oh yeah, you see that? Okay, the particle is completely the wrong size. However, this is a big however. It's okay, so we're just gonna get rid of the animated particle part because that's the issue, and I don't feel like fixing that because that's a pain in the butt. Yeah, okay. Now for real this time it should work. Why is there? Oh, why is there two? Restart that. Come on. Okay, we got the bow too. Go. Did I? Oh, yeah. Yeah. There we go. Oh, yes. Would y'all look at that? The round system's in. Now, granted, the particles don't look perfect. But, what can I say? We did it. We actually did it. Look at that! Yeah! That's awesome! And so the idea here is that, okay, well actually we need to, there's something that I haven't done yet. Now thing is,
to make it spawn around the player instead of just randomly in the room. And then the design will be really, really, really good. I hope. I am actually not sure. I will have to do some play tests. I'll do some internal play tests. And then we'll see what everyone else thinks once the beta is done. But I've made so much good progress today. I even made some progress yesterday. Except last night, actually, let me show you. Last night, I got sidetracked, just like I'm sidetracked now, and I made this abomination. I think Blender's refusing to load, just so I can't show it to you. Ooh. Oh. What is this? Yeah, so I got sidetracked doing that last night, so I didn't make as much progress as I could have. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so we need to make a new function. We'll do get random spawn point around player. Okay. We'll do game.random number generator. And I range from 0 to player.players, alive players dot count to player equals game dot play players, and then that, we'll do that. And then we'll do player dot global position plus this boom. And then how I guess what's 32 would be good. 64. We'll do 64. 64. It's a good number. Anything, we can just change it later, as always. Okay, and then we gotta actually use this function. Spawn around players. Look at that professional one-liner. Nice clean code. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like this is the final. Oh, sorry. This is the final thing. If this works. Why is there 2 enemies? Oh. What the? I forgot to do -1. All right. The combat, I feel like this. I like the combat being really satisfying, but that end effect needs to change. Not very good. That's low priority. Okay, it spawned around me. That's good. Yeah, would you look at that? Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. That time I moved away from it. So, makes sense. I couldn't spawn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is good. This is good. I want to send out a playtest actually. We're gonna get some people to playtest this and to see what it's like because I think it's gonna be all good. Okay, so we got mid-round spawning mechanic. Let's go. Let's go. Can check that. All right. Well, that's been implemented. Actually, what's next on the leaderboard to-do list? Although won't be doing it today because I think it's about time to finish up. But I do want to tell you what I will be working on in case you're curious. So legendary trinkets is an idea where right now there's basically when in combat you have a few different actions. You can move, you can dash, and you can attack. And that's where the complexity comes from. But I think there needs to be more. So legendary trinkets are going to be basically you can only have one, and they have an activatable ability. So they're going to be powerful. You only get one. You got to, they're going to incentivize teamwork, stuff like that. So that is next up. And then after that, it's I'm not sure if I'll do more trinkets and that stuff first. I think I might change up the world gem to have more loot and like chests and like branches off that you can explore optionally with like extra treasure and stuff. This is what's coming. I hope you're excited as I am, because that was honestly pretty cool. And I'm gonna see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Oh, I see everybody.